Shalom, this is Talia. Thanks for tuning in. Again, subscribe, like my channel, click the little bell icon so you can stay updated on the latest videos. So, I was meditating on the word just now, and I know at the House of Israel, Ohio, this Shabbat we are offering mikvahs, we're offering baptisms here in Columbus, Ohio. That is 1768 Bryce Road. If you are in the Columbus area, please come by. Um, a lot of things are happening with our community. Um, as some of you may know, we follow the calendar based off of Genesis chapter 8, verse 22, that talks about the different seasons that we go through, and if as the more you study them, you can see how it lines up with the feast days. So, anyways, we are currently in the summer season, and this season we have really been focused on wisdom, transition, and the wisdom of knowing seasons is that how you handle this one determines the next season. So, we're ending summer right now, and we're entering into sultry. Now, um, just knowing a little bit about this season, I know this season we've been working on collecting souls, well, saving souls. This is the wheat harvest, so this is a spiritual harvest. We've been, the Most High has been separating the wheat from the tares and things like that, just working on the hearts of men. We've been doing spiritual boot camps. We've been really been busy. But we understand that sultry is coming up. We understand that that's a season of heat, and the fact that if you do not transition properly, that you can handle that season wrong and you can burn up. Now, I say burn up because we understand that it's not only an internal burning, an internal situation and issues going on within you, iniquities flaring up, issues are being exposed. You may notice a lot of people are getting attitudes easily, cutting up, clothes getting looser, it's hot, it's humid, people are agitated and grumpy. People have been getting the police called on them for various reasons, as you may have seen in the news. So it's not just for the Hebrews. Everyone's going through these seasons. Everyone's being affected by it. And it's going to get hotter. It's going to get hotter. And just reading some scripture to have a better understanding about that led me to a couple of them, but the two that stuck out for me was in Zechariah 13, going down towards verse 9. The word refine. Refine just keeps sticking out for me. Refine is also means in Hebrew to test, to melt, to purify. So within this season of sultry, the idea is to enter in the fire to be refined. That's the goal. Now, understanding what that goal is, everyone's not going to achieve that. So the question that came to me was reading that verse, and also in Proverbs 17, verse 3, and also even in Daniel. The fact that the question came to me was, what status are you in? Are you wood? Are you clay? Or are you gold? Again, are you wood? Are you clay? Or are you gold? And once you understand what status you're in, at that point you can understand how to correct it and how to transition from that. How to move forward within this season. Now, those three elements came to me because we understand what wood is. Okay, let me back up. Sultry is heat. Heat burns. We're all going through the fire. If you read those chapters, if you read those verses, you'll see a common denominator about refining. Refining is gold, refining is silver. This is testing. This is a season of testing. It's also a season of favor, fruit, a lot of good things, but there's also a lot of things that is good for correction. that's your own study. Anyways, those three elements came to me because I had to understand where I was, and I had to understand that if I am wood, if I am going to enter in the fire as wood, wood burns up very, very quickly. It turns into ashes, and I don't want to turn into ash. I don't want to get burned up, as in the guards and Daniel, when the furnace was so hot that the people who were putting those Hebrew boys in the furnace got burned up. I don't want to be like that. I don't want to go into a season of judgment or a season of testing and get burned up like that before I can even reach Yom Kippur. So I, I see where I am. So again, I don't want to be clay. I don't want to be clay because as I enter in that season of heat and season of fire, testing and judgment, and I want to reach favor, clay, when fire is applied to it, hardens up. They increase and they harden and it gets stony. I don't want to be stony and hard because then I'll miss what trumpets and Yom Kippur and even tabernacles have for me. So I don't want to be those two. So my goal is to be gold. Gold is so hard, but yet when you apply fire to gold, it does melt. That's the purest element you can find. And it melts so it can be molded. It does it softens. It's hard, but it softens. You know, when I approach the Most High, when I'm in His presence, I want to be moldable. I want Him to melt away whatever is going to keep me from Him. I want to be purified. I want to be able to come to Him during these next fall feast days with this state of mind and the heart status to show Him that I have been able to stand this testing, this season of testing, because I want to come to you in the right standing, in the right heart. So within those three elements, the goal is to be gold. I want to pass that wisdom on to you because it's always good, once again, to understand what's going on now, correct it now, so you can go into next season prepared for it and be able to go into these feast days, go into the seasons with wisdom ahead of you, and also with the right heart status so you can be led by the Spirit to understand what's next for you in your plan in this walk. So I wanted to share that with you. You know, it's always good to be prepared. Again, we are having mikvahs. We're having baptisms. We're offering that for Hebrews and for Hebrews and non-Hebrews alike. Because you know what? Our goal is to convert souls. Our goal is to transform this earth. Our goal is to be more like Yeshua and to show Him that we are working. We are trying to spread His good news and have more people understand where they are so they can change, get delivered, start changing their life, move forward, grow, prosper, not be sick anymore. All the above, Lord, all the above. So I encourage everyone to come out, be blessed. I love you guys. Take care. Talk to you soon.